Wait a minute, didn't Arabesh have 2,800? Why did I only lose 1,400? The drawback of this trap is that I can only deal half of my attack points as damage. For now, I'll set these two face down and end my turn. You're up. My turn. I draw! He possibly has cards in his extra deck. Let's have a look. Yep, he does. So that Monarch's field spell's first damaging effect won't work. But I need to see what other effects I'm dealing with, because there has to be something nasty about this domain. And I'm worried about what it could be. Blah, 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 blah. If a tribute summon monster you control attacks your opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack during damage calculation only. Once per turn. That could help him get out his level 8 monarchs more easily. So I need to destroy Arabesh before it happens. I activate the spell Dark World Calamity. We each have to draw 2 cards from our deck, and then we have to discard one of them. I'm not gonna risk it, but let's see what I can do. Grappa, take out Arabesh! Go Dark World Lightning! If you read my field spell, you know that my monster is now stronger. Is it stronger? I would check again. Grappa's special ability activates. Grappa's special ability changes your field spell to you discarding a card from your hand. So get discarding, big guy! Ugh. Arabesh survived? But how? How is thanks to this little trap. Trap? Monarch Guard. This card activated in my graveyard the second you attacked. What? It prevented my Arabesh from being destroyed in battle. And it's cut the 3,000 points of damage I would have taken in half to 2,000. If I had one more attack, I could have finished him. I end my turn. My turn. I activate Domain of the Monarch through Monarch's effect. I reduce Ether, the Heavenly Monarch, to level 4, which allows me to summon it straight away! Now I need to know what I'm dealing with Ether. That's 2 monarchs I need to worry about now. Then, by sending 2 monarch spells or traps from my hand to the graveyard, I'm allowed to special summon Caius from my hand. Then I activate Terror of the Monarchs. Then I activate this spell from my trap from my grave. Shroud of the Monarchs. This lowers your Grapha's attack points down to 0. No, Grapha's weakened now. Arabesh, take out Grapha and slay the Dragon Lord with your slay his Dragon Overlord. Huh? I wouldn't. Reveal trap. Grapha's Howl. Not only does this return Grapha's 3,200 attack points, but it also special summons Grapha Dragon Lord of Darkworld from my graveyard. And then Grapha Dragon Overlord gains Grapha Dragon Lord of Darkworld's attack points. What? How is that possible? Do you still want to attack, or do you want your monarchs to fall? Because we're looking at 2 monsters. One of my monsters is tied with yours. So if you... Oh, no, it isn't. I choose not to attack. Instead, I'll be setting 2 cards face down. Good. And after that, Grapha Dragon Overlord of Darkworld's attack points return to normal. My turn now. I draw! And when you do, I activate Monarch Enforcement. You're forced to reveal the cards in your hand. And I pick 1 card for you to discard. Alright. Pick a card. Come on, pick one. Pick one. Pick one. Just pick one. I pick Brow, Huntsman of Darkworld. I should thank you, actually. Why should you? Because you activated Brow's ability. When he's sent to the grave by an opponent's card effect, I draw 2 cards. So your trap was actually the best thing to happen to me. 1, 2. This move is gonna be risky, but it's a risk I'm willing to pay. I activate the field spell, the Gates of Darkworld. Now we're all powered up. Grapha? Send Ether on a 1 express train trip to the graveyard. Go Dark World howling! Next, Grapha, send Arabesh back to the underworld! Go Dark World Lightning! Activate Trap. Remember this? Monarch's protection, not again! Yes, again. And you remember what happens, right? Yep. It's okay. I just need 1 more attack, and this duel's over. I end... let's see what I got in my hand. Nope, none of these will work at the moment. I end my turn. I draw. I activate Monarch's Enforcement. As you remember from our last turn. Yes, I know what I have to do. Actually, this effect differs between turns. This turn, we both draw an extra card. Fine by me. But if it's a spell or trap, you take 500 points of damage. What happens if it's a monster? You gain that many life points. Danger Nessie. Not too bad. Next, I activate Monster Reborn to return Aether from her graveyard rest. But your field spell affected Caius. But it's still too late. No, it isn't. Yes, it's tied. Yeah, because Caius has 2,400 attack points, and Grappa, and added from the field spells boost of 300 attack points. That equals 2,700. But Grappa gained 2,700. But from the 300 points it gained, that's great mass sneak attack. Still too much, still too weak to defeat Grappa. I will set 2 cards face down and end my turn. He hasn't played the Mega Monarchs yet. The Mega Monarchs are the dangerous ones. So I gotta lay some prep work. My turn. I draw! Remember our field spell deal? I know. Alright. What do you want? I want you to discard your illegal knight. But then you draw an extra card. We both do. Yay! It's my trusty Danger Bigfoot! What happened? Did you not get the card you were hoping for, Erebus? Next, I activate the effect of my trusty Danger Bigfoot. Alright, pick a card, my good man. Any card, my good monarch. The one on the right. Too bad, so sad, wrong one. That means I bring out my Danger Bigfoot. Alright, now let's do some damage. Wait, I forgot. Danger Bigfoot lets me draw a card. Alright, now we can go. Danger Bigfoot! Attack Aether! Attack Aether! Go! Danger Fist Attack! Ah! And here's where the duel ends. Grappa Dragon Overlord of Dark World, finish off! Attack Caius and finish this! Beep! No, not that trap again! Yes, this trap again! He must have discarded it last turn with Domain of the True Monarch. Clever. He must have discarded it, but when? I don't remember. The Monarch trap, continuous trap. According to this, it can send 1 card in your hand to, if it's a spell or trap, it goes to the graveyard and you take 500 points of damage. So that's why he was willing to do that. So he would get the final piece of the puzzle. Yep, and now your monster cannot slay mine. It says I have 2 of these traps, 3 of these traps in the graveyard. Your dragon can't do anything. He took no damage, and that monarch survived. But that's only a once per turn, so I can finish this with 1 more. You failed! Grapha Dragon Overlord of Dark World, attack and finish this! Now, you mind sending me back home? I need your help. My help? You basically kidnapped me and forced me into a duel where you destroyed my deck. Why should I help you? Because there's a threat coming. One that we can't win with our monarch power alone. One that will take dueling as much as power. What are you dealing with? It was prophesized, but never spoke of. We monarchs believe that we were descendants of real monarchs. As you know, monarchs in your world are kings and queens. Yes, so you monarchs must have a similar hierarchy, right? Well, we have a similar hierarchy to your humankind's monarchy, but not a big similar hierarchy. We monarchs are ancient dual spirits in the dual monster spirit world. We've ruled over it for eons. But now there's something coming. What? Something that threatens both human and dual monster alike. These towers have appeared in the dual monster spirit world. We don't know what they are, but they're opening portals between our worlds. What? That can't be possible. The humankind and the dual monster spirit world were meant to remain separate. Or at least that's what the fairy king of the spirit world told me on my last visit. What's going on? We have no idea who's doing this, but we may have a feeling who. Have you seen these signs in your dreams? Those are dual monsters cards. Yeah, I've seen some of them. Each of them are for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype called Dream Mirror. Why? What if these things told a story? No! Do you mind not standing? You shake the ground when you do that! My throne doesn't move, so I gotta stand. We have work to do. Me and you have a lot of work to do. Ha ha! I'm not working with you! What makes you think I will? You will, or you die. Okay, I'll work with you. Just don't choke me to death. I'll work with you on one condition. You don't double-cross me after this is over. Because I've been double-crossed by too many villains. And if this is another plan to combine our world with the dual monster spirit world, I don't want any part of it. It isn't. I'm not like those villains you faced in the past. We monarchs are a good force. He has a point. Ah, Groza! I see you finally got your... I see you're still a tyrant. Wait a minute, you two know each other? He was once a monarch. Until... well... yeah, the thunder. Let me guess, the Thunder Monarch stole your thunder? Ba-ba-ba-ba! You can say that. So, what's So tell me, what's the plan? We have to travel to the Duel Monster spirit world and stop who's ever doing this. Okay, 1. How do we even get there? I do have a portal, but Duel Monster spirits can't fit in my lab. We're gonna need a new plan.